All of us have things which control us, things which take over and drive us to the point of madness. Jesus met such a man one night in a lonely graveyard, a tormented man filled with demons. Jamie Buckingham is at that same spot to retell the story.
2,000 years have passed since Jesus visited this region, then called the Decapolis, named after the 10 Greek cities located in the area. The hills have been eroded by wind and rain, and 100 armies have marched back and forth over this land since then. But the place remains essentially the same. It's early morning, and I'm standing on the edge of a cliff overlooking the Sea of Galilee. Inland, about 6 miles, was the ancient town of Gadara. Below me is the lake, the Sea of Galilee, his body dripping with blood where he had cut himself with sharp rocks. The demons had given this man, along with his madness, supernatural strength. Madmen, people with mental illness, demon-possessed men, all were locked up in ancient days. This fellow, with maniacal strength, had broken the chains that held his wrists and his ankles from some dungeon wall and had fled to this graveyard, the haunt of other demons. The man fell at Jesus' feet. All the while the demons were shrieking and yelling as if a beekeeper had plugged an outlet of a beehive and then shaken it. "What do you want of us, Son of the Most High God?" The man naturally wanted to go with Jesus. He wanted to become one of his disciples, but Jesus had another plan. "Go home to your family," he told him, "and tell them how much the Lord has done for you." As you read this story in your Bibles and answer the questions in your notebook, consider this. Earlier, Jesus had told some of his disciples that if they would lay down their fishing nets and follow him, he would make them fishers of men. With this man, however, Jesus broke the pattern. Instead of being a disciple, Jesus wanted him to be a witness. He was to be a living, walking demonstration of the miracle power of Jesus to set a man free. He was calling him, as he calls us, to be a witness for him.